Sighting in the Super Walker, William Hovey Smith, 2014. I'm the author of Extreme Muzzleloading, and here we take the Super Walker pistol with a load of 37 grains of 777 and a 220 grain bullet and sight it in. I'm using an AIM red dot sight here, which I find effective for deer and hogs.
Okay, 1,052 feet per second. The previous one was 1,090 feet per second, so that's in normal range. Well, that one was directly in line, so we need to go just a little bit to the right. That one is directly over the center of the bullseye and a little high. That one looks about 2 inches high, again directly over the top of the X. That might not be a bad zero because I'm at 25 yards. So 2 inches high at 25 should put it about dead on at 50. It's plucking its caps again though. You see it stuck here? I have to make sure that gets pushed away. That was held right underneath the X. That also was high. Okay, I've got to go a little downward adjustment and then I think I'll be home. Although our range sighting in got cut short by the rainstorm, we did manage to shoot a sufficient number of shots to actually get what I'm fairly confident is a reasonable zero. This was the first shot we fired, and then we adjusted upward, and we hit here, and then these were subsequent follow-up shots. And before we left, I lowered the group about 3 clicks on the sight, which would put it right about in here, which is plenty good enough to kill very close range deer. Now, I usually shoot my deer between 30 and 12 yards, so to sight in at about 25 with this type of pistol is not at all unusual to me. Now, with this load sighted in about in here, it would drop about that much at 50 yards, I suspect. At any rate, I've got a good group that I'm confident enough about to clean this thing and go out hunting with it tomorrow morning and hopefully kill something. What happens now? Well, we did take chronograph data, and it turned out to average about 1,035 feet per second for the 6 shots. So, yeah, this is a good stout load. Now, on this gun, I'm going to take it and completely field strip it, clean it absolutely completely, put boar butter on it, but absolutely no oil, dry it, and tomorrow morning reload it fresh for the hunt. And this way I will be sure that I get good ignition. You don't soak these things with penetrating oil and then try to load them and shoot them because that'll spoil your powder. When I load them, as I do, then this load will remain usable for weeks or months even. So that's how you load these revolvers for hunting. You don't slop them all full of oil and junk, and you don't pre-fire them before you load them. You just make sure your nipples are clean to start with. But now, this is Hovey Smith, reminding you to hunt what you eat and eat what you hunt. Be legal, be ethical, be safe, goodbye, God bless, and see you next time.
Among my prize-winning books are Extreme Muzzleloading, Crossbow Hunting, Backyard Deer Hunting, and Practical Bow Fishing, available as softcover and e-books. Now, I have an 8-book e-book series out on muzzleloading for 2013-14, including one I'm doing right now, hunting with muzzleloading revolvers, that will feature this pistol. Now, in hunting loads, I'm after reliability and function rather than trying to get the highest possible velocity and energy figures out of any given gun. Now, this load of 37 grains of 777 and a 220 grain bullet and hard bullet lube over the top of the bullet and Remington 10 caps is good enough for North American deer and wild hogs at reasonable ranges. Now, putting modern sights on the Super Walker provides precision shot placement, which is more significant than terminal energy. Shoot well and your game will die. Shoot poorly and it will not. For more information on my books, blogs, and 350 videos, go to my website at www.hoviesmith.com. Good hunting and good eating from the outdoors. Goodbye and God bless.